Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you on this fine, fine day? Well, we hope all is well, and we hope you having a great week. Well, here we go. We're going to read on Tiffany Haddish. How about that? Tiffany has been in the news. What do we know about Tiffany Haddish? Well, it is a word out that she's supposed to be drunk in love over Carmen, who broke up with her, 2 years ago, and she's still dealing with the blues, allegedly. However, they asked Tiffany, and Tiffany said that she loved
Carmen?
No. Yes, she said she loved Carmen, but she said she loved Jennifer and that she only had the best wishes for Jennifer, paraphrasing. So, and I believe her. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes things go in the media and sometimes you don't know who to believe, right?
Yeah.
You don't know who. You be like, who to believe in all this? Are you going to read or you going to just be pretty?
Okay, I can read with you.
You can read the Letterman or you can read the other cards.
I'll see.
You didn't even study them. You ain't even look at them. Those were the cards you was reading. You gotta stay up on your craft, baby girl.
Don't worry.
This is Baby Crone
it's
last
finals
week.
So.
Yeah, this is Baby Crone. She gonna be back in full swing. She gonna be back. Woo, we're gonna have her for the summer. But this is probably gonna be the last summer we have her.
Yes.
Cause maybe next summer Baby Crone is gonna be out in the world.
Yes. We'll see. Well,
if actually, not next summer, it'll definitely be in 2006.
2026.
Well, okay, 2026, yes. Okay. So we're going to see Tiffany Haddish, and we're going to see what's going on with Tiff.
Do you guys notice anything different on the table?
Baby Crone got her, but go ahead, baby, come make your little mirror.
Yes. Hello, crystal ball. Ooh, it's a beautiful crystal ball. Okay. Crystal ball. Who is the one of them all? Well, it's our little Crones, munchkins, and chickens. Yes.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. What will you say about Tiffany Haddish after all?
Yes.
Here we go. You ready?
Yes, I am.
You lay your cards, you do your read, I do mine, okay?
Yes.
Tiffany Haddish, I feel here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I should just pick a card for her, but I guess I'll just...
Yeah, you could just be picking cards and see what each card said. You don't even have to lay anything out. But take out a card that you want it to be your final card and put it to the side. You could pick it anywhere from the deck, and that would be, when you finish, this is going to be the end of the read of the card. How about that?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Tiffany Haddish. Well, with Tiffany Haddish, I see a King of Wands. Woo! So what does that say? She's got big personality. big personality. She has a big personality. She's creative. She's got a lot of energy. She's got a lot of sexual energy. And she's got a lot of energy. And she's got a big heart. It may not appear to be, but she's got a big heart because that red is blaring out at me. So she has a big heart, very fiery. And she seems like she could be really, really fun to hang around. Seems like a very fun person. Very strong. Alpha female. Very strong. What's her sign?
She's a Sagittarius.
Oh my. When is her birthday?
December 3rd.
Oh my. She's close to you, Baby Crone.
Yes, she is.
Baby Crone is a quiet Sagittarius. Okay? So
yes.
We got that. So let's get started, Baby Crone. Okay, so I got a personality.
Yes.
And, okay, we got fire. So here we see, I'm supposed to tell you what we're talking about. We're going to be talking about what's going on in Tiffany Haddish love life. And mainly, one of the main things that we're going to be talking about is she really jealous over, what's her name?
Jennifer
Hudson. And Carmen's relationship. I heard they broke up.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Apparently they must have got back. You can look for all of that while we're over there, while I'm laying out the cards and giving mine. So, Baby Crone, you only have to, if you want, you only have to pull a card when you ask the question.
Okay.
You don't have to draw anything, and that way we're gonna try. We're trying different ways to incorporate Baby Crone because now she's going solo. All right. So what I see somebody that's really, really working. I think that and I do see a Sagittarius, and I do see fire. I see Sagittarius. I see a 9. What the 9 mean? A 9 is she's made it, but Tiffany Haddish is going through some darkness. Somehow the moon is showing up in Tiffany. So go ahead, baby. Go.
Oh yes. I couldn't find anything about them being broken up.
Who is them?
Jennifer Hudson and Colin.
So we're gonna just believe that they broke up and got back together.
Yes.
It was something about allegedly he stole some money or something like that, but don't quote me.
Mm-hmm.
But she broke
and
up
the engagement was
off and all of that. But so anyway, that must have been rectified. And here I see Tiffany, and I think that I do see Tiffany in a sense of a warring, of a protection that has been wounded. I think Tiffany was hurt in love, and I think that Carmen hurt her. Because you see, I think that Tiffany was really, really hurt in love, and I think that this is just something she's not over. And sometimes it could take a person. And it doesn't have a sign. Sometimes when a person is hurt, they don't get over it. It may take them 5 years, 10 years. Sometimes it never gets over it. I think that she will get over it. She's working towards getting over it, but she's fired. And when something is fired, it takes a long time to cool it out once it's been burnt.
Mm-hmm.
So she's still healing. She's not over it. She's getting over it every day. But what I'm getting about this love, because she's standing strong, even though her heart and stuff is bandaged up there and her loins, it just seems that she's getting over it. She's fighting to get over it, but it's still very much a part of her life. It just seemed like this was a very special relationship with Tiffany. Looking at the king and looking at the sexually and all, looking at the wand. So we have 2 wands. So that's what it looks like for me. What it look like for you over there, baby?
Yes, but when I had picked a card to represent Tiffany Haddish, we had the 4, which represents the house. So really, taking it to the numerology aspect, we can see that Tiffany Haddish at the moment is dealing with her foundation in life. And maybe she could be trying to find that significant other to start a family and home with. We're not sure. However, there is the time card. So therefore,
she's probably sound like she's want to have a family and feel like she's up against time. And maybe her and Carmen made plans, and Carmen maybe had reneged on those plans, and she's not quite over it. That's what it seems like to me.
I like that.
I took over.
No, you did not.
I thought I was bailing you out.
You sure were, because time and house was very. It was an interesting combination. And
time, when you see a house, I think of house as a foundation. So Tiffany is the house. She's her house. And in her house, she's up against a time clock. How old is Tiffany?
She is, 44.
Wow. You know, I thought she was in her 30s.
I would have guessed a little older.
44. That clock.
Mm-hmm.
It must be a feeling to be 44 years old and haven't been married and haven't been in a long relationship. It has to be something, especially if you want children. But a lot of times women today are waiting till they're in their 40s and late 30s and 50s to have babies now. Good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I also see a balance. And what that balance is, again, I see Jupiter and I see Capricorn.
Yes.
So I definitely see Earth. So I don't really know what that is and how that reference with fire, other than there is a lot of turmoil going on in Tiffany's life. There are things going on, and it has to do with work. If not work, finances. Whatever it is material. Or maybe it's a job or a situation, but it has to do with the material realm, and she's in a balance about it. She's not settled in her, I'm not going to say her career, but maybe what jobs, or maybe she was presented with a job or whatever. But I definitely see turmoil. Above her head, I definitely see love. Tiffany wants to be in love. She wants a relationship. She really wants to be in love. She loves love and she wants to be in love. She really, really do. Also, I see here that she will find it. She will find it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, or maybe today she already found it. But I definitely see she will be successful. And there could be love on the way for Tiffany. Or it could be somebody in Tiffany's life right now that she is balancing. Right now this card is an enigma for me, but we're going to go back and figure it out. And the base card is, again, this is a card that shows that this is a struggle. This is that she done been through some hard times financially. It shows that she has been in hard times with love. She's been in hard times with herself, and she's just been in hard times. And if she sees the light beckoning her to come, that when she come on the inside, it'll be some warmth there. But I do see shelter from the storm. So she's going to be okay. But she's going through some struggles. Baby Crone, what do you see?
What do I see about Tiffany Haddish? Well, it does show that her, at least with the financial loss, with that 5 of Pentacles.
Yeah, she's definitely a financial loss.
Because that brought me back to the time where it seemed like she almost was apparently blackballed or blacklisted or just taken a break from Hollywood because Hollywood did not, honestly, her past reared its ugly head and people were seeing her a different way. So she had to take a sabbatical break.
Right.
We'll see how that does for her career and how she comes back.
Hey, Baby Crone, can you pull a card to see what the cards say about Tiffany Foundation, about what's going on with her?
Okay, let's see what is going on. Let's see what's going on with Tiffany Haddish's foundation in her life right now. Go figure, a revamping, just like we were talking about.
A
the death
rebirth,
card.
a death. She's really recovering from this. And I think all of this happened around Carmen. I think it inspired her. She went into a spiral. I think that she was drinking more. I think that she goes through moments of loneliness, like everybody. And I think that that she's just getting over. I think she's finding herself. We'll see as we go on. Baby Crone, I'm getting ready to go. First question, how is her career?
Okay.
Right now, I see this. It seems like I'm gonna tell you what I see. I'm gonna say, okay, all right. Her career don't seem like it's going too well. I thought it was. Have she been in any movies? Because it shows that her career is not going anywhere. Anyway, Baby Crone, you don't have to pull because you only need one.
Okay.
You don't have to follow me.
Well, I mean, technically, this card, I was going to say that she was making contracts.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like it if these cards are showing that she's having a tumultuous time.
It could be she is looking for contracts, and it could be that, yes?
Yeah, it could be that she's looking for contracts.
And the next card?
And the next card was the Gilded Cage. So
with the key.
Yes.
So
like
she has what it takes. According to the card, she has what it takes. There could be contracts, but sometimes it's not what you want. You know, how is her career doing? It looks like it's standing on shaky ground. You know.
Oh wow.
What?
Tiffany Haddish was just on Jay Shetty's podcast.
Oh my God! What did she say?
The title says, "It's been the hardest 2 years."
Thank you. This is I don't read up on people when I'm doing this, so it's all solo. So you all, because I love it when you all come back and confirm or give me information that I don't know.
She is in a movie that's supposed to release this year in June called Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Bad Boys Ride or Die. Well, like I said, I definitely see that finances. You see, she's been a thing, but she's getting, like I said, she's getting work, but it's probably not as abundant. But she's been through a hard time for the last 2 years, and so today is Tiffany Haddish. How is it coming? Is it coming along for her? Yes, I think that Hollywood is making peace. I definitely see the caduceus where there is amending, where there was apologies. Where you could see that there was a healing between her and Hollywood. Maybe a forgiveness has taken place. That's what it looks like to me. What you have, Baby Crone?
Funnily enough, I also had a pairing, which is the Storks. So it's definitely a mending and coming back to that, what's trusty and safe to her, which is acting, and they're ready to invite her in and be like, welcome home.
Welcome home. As far as her finances, because she took a great loss. Remember, she had did that thing with the little boy, and so and the little girl. I guess I don't remember, but nevertheless, let's see how her finances is now. I see here, I see a queen, emotional. Let's see, she's been emotional. We see another king. She's been fiery but creative, and I think her finances is not where she wants them to be, but I definitely see her working towards it. This job is going to really help her. I see that she's really putting up. She's a pretty decent actress too, and I definitely see that she has suffered great loss financially. What do you have, baby Crone?
Well, the card that came out for me was the fish.
Turn it around. Yes. That means abundance. So things, this is what it was, but you can see it's definitely turning around. Fish means abundance, but or coming back, because she had to spend out a lot. But she, and remember, when someone like Tiffany is broke, they're not broke like somebody else would be broke. No. Broke is when you don't have anything, right?
Right.
Okay. So about her love life. No, will Tiffany Haddish have kids? Children. That is what she wants. Will she have a child? Come on. It's been a burden. It's a struggle for her to get pregnant, or it's a burden. It's either a burden or it's a struggle.
Or both.
Or both. I see a chariot. I think the chariot always remind me of something in your past that you're trying to push past, or that you're trying to oh no, so that's not the chariot. I'm sorry. This is the King of Pentacles. Help me, because I don't like wearing my glasses. This is the King of Pentacles. And with the King of Pentacles, you see abundance. So I see it is a struggle, but I definitely see that she will produce. She will have a child. I'm not going to say she will. Let me rephrase that. The card says that it is a burden, but it looks like there could be a possibility that she could get pregnant, or that she will have a child. I don't think she's just going to get pregnant. I don't think so. Because if Tiffany had to get pregnant, it's going to be because she wants to get pregnant. Yes, and it's something that she works on. It's something she cares about, and it's something that is deep to her. However, she's not going to have a baby just to have a baby. I think she wants the whole thing. I think she wants the baby, the husband, the white picket fence. I think she wants it all, right?
Yes.
What do you pick, baby Crone?
Well, firstly, I would just like to say real quickly, you looking like Mother Nature. The greenery behind you is complementing your greenness.
No, here we go. Say what?
Yes.
What's her name? Wu.
Jessie Wu.
Jessie Wu. We love her. She's funny. Okay.
Yes, but for Tiffany Haddish, what I see for
she's
gonna have kids.
Let me stop reading because I'm all the way over there.
Well, it's a whip and a broom, so that means it has been a hard time for her. But also, maybe she's gonna be having that healing come towards her, and maybe she will have kids when the time is right.
When the time is right for her.
Yes, and she can find that one that could be a good
And also, you see that she's sweeping out a lot of the old stuff. Mm-hmm. She's whipping into shape, and she's sweeping out the old. So I think that we're going to see a change in Tiffany. Some kind of change in her to some degree. Mm-hmm. Okay, what else we have?
Yes, what else we have?
Okay.
Yes, my next question, I was wondering.
Her love life, we haven't did that. Yeah?
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to ask.
So this is our last question for Tiffany, and that is, how is Tiffany love life? First card I think that it's coming around. Somebody is coming for Tiffany. I see water and a sun. So I think maybe it could be a fire sign or water sign. But I see a Scorpio. What do you have, baby Crone?
Oh my gosh, I should have just left it at the one card.
You could use whatever one you want.
Yes, we had a bridge, which meant she could, at least I first saw it, overcoming the obstacle and maybe going to meet that right one. However, I was just like, am I right on that one? So then we had the crossroads, which means maybe two men could be coming into her life, and maybe she has to choose which
Or maybe
one.
they're already there, and
Yes.
maybe she's just because clearly she's not over Carmen. So we see that is a problem because I heard her on an interview talking about Carmen, saying how much she loved him and cared about him. I mean, I didn't look at the whole interview. I mean, I don't know. I think for me, Tiffany lost some of her luster because of the information. So, but nevertheless, I'm trying to be open-minded because I just feel as though for me, she's so fiery and loud.
I feel like she could be maybe a bit confused on what kind of decision to make because we did have, at least I had the maze. Right. This all has to deal with her love life. So either there could be a few suitors in her life, and
people
she's
that
trying
like
to
her want to be with her, but you know sometimes everybody that like you don't like them, and everybody you like don't like you like that. So you know how I go. So I also see abundance. She's got it together. She is definitely wanted on the market. I'm sure there's a lot of men that want her. She's very attractive to me, and I do. I just think that people like that. She's very fiery, and she seems like she's very generous.
Yes.
And it seems like she would be generous in love too. Because I do see 1, 2, 3. I see 3 pentacles. But her card is overshadowing with fire and energy. So there is a lot of energy, lot of love inside of her that she really wants to give. Last card that I picked for Tiffany is the High Priestess. I think that also she comes off like, and with all this abundance, it comes off because the card comes on with her as an 18, as a moon, as a Pisces, dark, deep within. But I think that she goes through bouts of sadness or anger or depression.
Okay.
I see it, and I think it's got to deal with her past, or maybe even. And I think that being with Carmen probably triggered that. With that loss, just took her back to another loss that she could have had in her life. What do you have, baby Crone?
To pull about, well, actually, for this is actually good since this is our last question. I will pull out my final card.
Okay. No, not yet. Okay.
Tiffany, we have the Sly Fox. So definitely the way Tiffany Haddish can come off is
Foxy Brown.
I do like that. That is a nice name. However, she could come off as somebody who could maybe like slip in and out of people's lives in the sense. And because of that, it's hard to get maybe a type of pulse on her because as quickly as you get to know her, as quickly as she changed or she's moved or done something different you wasn't expecting.
Right. She's got all that fire. She's got all that fire, you know. She's very active, very energetic. Yes. Now, baby Crone, you can pick up your last card.
All right, let's see what this last card is for her. The snake. Wow.
She can be snakish.
Yes, she can.
With the fox. So this is, to me, is dealing with her. But you go ahead, baby.
Yes, it definitely is, because I'm going to sum her up as a woman that could almost be seductive in the sense because she has that energy. So she could draw attention from men. However, she does have to be careful of the type of attention she's getting from the men. Especially if she's looking for the right kind of suitor, because maybe some people are just out for her money or her body.
And overall read for Tiffany, I see she's hopeful. I see another fire card. I see she's looking out in the world. She's ready. She wants to get back into the acting. She's really learned the lesson. I think that this has changed Tiffany in some degree because she knows that darkness is shadowing right over her head. And she knows if she slip up again, it's going to ruin her. Right now, I think Tiffany is looking out at the mercy that was given to her, even though it's a struggle, because sometimes when people do what Tiffany Haddish has done, Hollywood is not forgiving.
No.
But I think because of the work she has done and because of her bubbly personality and her tenacity to
Yes.
continue to move on in spite of, I think that it's still hopeful for her. She still had the fire, she still had the drive, and I think it's going to be a lot depending on the next movie she play on too. So I definitely see that. And here it is, the Emperor. So I definitely see that there is somebody coming in Tiffany's life. Maybe, like I said, I see a fire sign. It could be water, but I definitely see fire. So someone is coming in her life that's maybe a little older, mature, very strong, and somebody that will understand her and get her and not be a type of person to hold her back, but to rein her in and catapult her forward in her career with the calming of the spirit. How about that?
Yes.
And so with that, that's all we have on Tiffany Haddish.
Yes.
Did you want to say something, baby Clone?
Nope, this was a really good on Tiffany Haddish. I'm glad to see that the fire within her as a Sagittarius is still burning strong.
Still burning bright. Tiffany, don't let that light burn out.
Yes.
You know you won't let us Sagittarius down. And with that being said,
Sunflowers!